All right, Sean, we're live.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live again here in the suburbs of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at Oaks Ice Center, where your Raleigh Raptors will take on Team Philadelphia Orange for the third and final preliminary game. This game does have meaning as your Raptors want to win this to solidify their place moving into the quarterfinal round going on later on this evening. A win most likely will guarantee advancement to the quarterfinal round, and we definitely want that because you don't want to have a tie or loss from this morning, and then the uncertainty of advancing remains in the air depending on the outcome of the remaining games. Just to recap, yesterday there are 14 teams in this tournament here in Philly, and the yesterday game one, the Raptors came out with a 3-3 tie against the Long Beach Lightning, and then game two, the Raptors were victorious 2-1 against the Genesis Hockey Club. And so this morning against Team Philadelphia Orange, the Raptors will be taking the ice in about 5 minutes or so. Dave, any thoughts before we get started here?
I thought yesterday was two fun games to watch. They were both really close. Obviously, one goal victory in game two, tying game one. Both games we pretty significantly outshot the other team and probably control possession a lot more. So I think there's some stuff we're just figuring out early in the season here. So let's just keep working, keep improving, get this win, get through pool play, and get ready for quarterfinals this evening. That's the goal, right? So, but yeah, I thought we looked good. Game two, you could see we just came out a lot faster, a lot harder. We put a lot of pucks on net. We shut down. Genesis was a good hockey club. We shut down pretty much most of their grade A chances. We shut them down. Mark played great. They did have a couple kind of good opportunities there that Mark bailed us out of, and yeah, the team looked good, looked really good. So just keep getting better every day, right?
Oh, definitely, yes. This is the first tournament of the season, so the Raptors have played 2 games thus far. So the record is 1 win, 1 tie, and after this morning, it hopes to be 2 wins on the record. Currently, the Raptors are in 4th place overall in the standings. With the top three teams only separated by a point, and so basically it comes down to the tie-breaking factors where it's I believe it's goals against or goals for, and so just a few more minutes here, the boys will be on the ice. The Raptors will be wearing navy blue or dark blue with light blue trim.
I tried a lot of different ways.
And so, yes, we are excited here.
Box and all that. Now there's a lot of action.
And excited to go, yes. So, thank you for tuning in.
We have fun.
So you live streaming it back?
Yeah, just on YouTube. All the fans out there.
There's a video of... It's like if NBC covered Beer League. And it's like, oh, tonight we have a record crowd of 5 fans.
Right. It's the fiancés.
Right.
Sean, we've been right on time pretty much for every game.
Yeah, it's been nice not having to wait too long. Yeah. sometimes in some tournaments, for those of you watching back at home,
What happened?
sometimes if we're ahead of schedule, sometimes the games do get started a few minutes early, but that hasn't been the case here in Philly for this tournament. Everything's been relatively on time,
Okay. Well, that's
and there are a lot of different age divisions for this tournament.
Surgery.
We have 18U, 16U. There's a 14U/13U, and 12U and 10U. So there's a lot of teams here in this area, and there's a lot of rinks, and it is a bit cold here in the morning. The high yesterday was 81, and the low was in the 60s, and so overnight, you can imagine it gets pretty cold in here. And so yesterday's game in the morning, the rink was extremely freezing, as well as it is right now. But the boys did mention that the ice surface is great. So as Dave mentioned yesterday, the humidity in Raleigh area definitely affects the way the ice feels. It's a lot more sticky, but the ice here is it's more of a solid feel, and so the boys like it so that they could skate better. But they did say the puck bounces a little bit more here, but they still prefer the ice surfaces the way they are here in the Philadelphia area.
It's a good hockey community.
All right, we have the referees putting in the nets, and we should be getting going any second now.
I know a guy from here who moved down there to work in hockey.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Ken Delia.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, I feel like Raleigh and Philadelphia have a good relationship.
All right, here come your Raleigh Raptors onto the ice. They've been given the clear to go out.
Yeah, it was.
And so the warm-up time will be commencing of 3 minutes, and then we will have face-off.
You never ever get food in Philadelphia.
It's awesome. All right. We got nice white netting here today, Sean.
Yes, that definitely makes a difference.
A lot more crystal clear.
In the viewpoint, it's a lot easier on the eyes.
It's going to be hard to see in those deep. Well, it's not too bad. See deep in those corners with the fogged up black. It's a little tricky, but we'll do the best we can. This direction, pretty good.
Yeah, just even looking at the camera, you can hardly see the netting from where I'm standing. And so for those of you back home, we hope you enjoy this broadcast. It's a lot easier to see the game.
Knock on wood.
I know, right?
I'm guessing we're going to see Carter in net.
Yeah. So
Pappas,
just,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe, yes, Carter Pappas will be starting this game 3 in the preliminary round for this tournament. Little fun tidbit. So, for anyone that plays hockey or who has children that plays hockey, you know the smell of hockey. And so, we have to keep that gear overnight in our hotel rooms. And so you can imagine.
I leave it in the car. There's not room in our.
Oh, you're brave.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. It's a rental.
Oh, very nice. But you can imagine just how much stink the rooms are like. Yeah, Caleb stuff. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this morning I went downstairs to eat some breakfast, and stepping out of the room, it was like fresh air in the hallway, and then coming back, it's like you walk into the room and it's like a haze, and you're like, oh my goodness, what is this? But we're used to it, so no complaints. Just a little fun tidbit there. We have about 30 seconds remaining in the warm-up, and then we will have a face-off at center ice.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you can.
All right, there's the horn.
Raptors 18U team is Raptors 18U team is here as well. I believe they are 2-0 in their division. They're doing well. I think they play after lunch, I think. Unfortunately, we haven't really had any crossovers in rinks with them, so we haven't been able to see them play without going out of our way. But the coaches, we got Matt, Kenzie, and Tom, and then Coach Jim is also on the bench, and he's actually coaches and has a son on the 18U team. So awesome to have some more help here. I know he's been skating with the boys as well at training camp last week and at some of the practices. So good group.
Yes,
We got a full coaching staff over there.
yeah, that's awesome, man. Good luck to the 18U Raptors, the rest of the tournament. All right, both teams are now at their respective benches, receiving instructions from the coaches. And just to recap yesterday's game, yesterday against the Genesis, the Raptors established a 1-goal lead early on in the first by a breakaway goal by Ledger Derland. And then Genesis was able to tie the game in the first. And then
On a goal that we still haven't figured out.
I know we still don't know
angle
how
was.
that went in,
It was tough
but
to see how that happened.
yeah. And then late in the third, a shot from the point by Finucane was deflected by Taylor, giving the Raptors the game-winning goal. And so that is how the Raptors were victorious yesterday. All right, we have a face-off at center ice. Referee drops the puck, and the Raptors win the face-off. Raptors come through the left side. Reed with it. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez still dekes. Puck goes to the far corner. Reed with it, looking. We'll see Bunny in behind the net. Bunny battling for it in the boards. Puck comes to the side where Pollard has it. Pollard will shoot. Puck deflected down by Bunny. And we will have a whistle as Philly covers it up. All right, Raptors making a full change.
We can just let Coach know to keep him out of these corners because it's hard to see through the glass.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, so the glass, the near side glass is a bit fogged up, so excuse if you can't see it. All right, Raptors win the faceoff. Kept in by Adetta, but now Philly comes through on a breakaway. Not a breakaway, but down the right side. Defended well by the Raptors. Raptors have it breaking out on the right side. Puck goes out of play, and we will have a face-off right outside the Philly zone. It's a race for the puck, and Nieves comes through. Nieves shoots, looking for the far corner, but misses the net. Raptors will be offsides as that puck was shot in, and so we'll have a face-off right outside Philly zone again. Philly will win the draw. Puck goes into their zone, though, and the puck will be chipped out. Nieves back with the puck. We'll swing it over to Rintala. Rintala gets the puck. We'll chip that forward. And now David Pollard sends that to Burgess. Burgess coming down the right side, looking for centering pass. Pollard shoots, saved by Philly. Burgess shoots with a backhand, saved by the goaltender again. Taylor with the puck, tries to get it to someone in the slot, but no one there. And Philly will break out. Philly will dump that in, but that is not at the red line, so that'll be an icing, and we will have a face-off back in Philly zone. Raptors making a full line change. And Carson Bunny will be in to take the face-off. Derlin has it at the point. Derlin Deeks tries to keep it in, but unable to. Gives it to Pollard. Pollard will send it to Bunny. Excuse me, Derlin. Derlin back to Pollard. Pollard moves the puck up to Derlin. Derlin tries to get it in. Onside. Derlin shoots, and it'll be saved by the goaltender. A good shot by Ledger Derlin from the left side. Raptors changing again on the ice. We have Gonzalez, Finucane, Weinert, Rintala, and Mashad who will take the face-off. Puck is offsides. We have a whistle. Philly looking for a stretch pass, but was intercepted by the Raptors there. So Raptors are going to need to be careful of Philadelphia putting someone behind at the blue line. All right, Mashad ready for the face-off. Puck is in the feet. Philly comes up with a possession. Philly come down the right side. They try to dump it to there's centerman. Shot goes wide. Weiner has it. Weiner now with speed. Weiner still with it. Puck comes off his stick a little bit. Rintala able to retrieve the puck. Puck is loose. Puck is still loose. Now Philly sends it in. Nope, deflects off a skate. Philly defender looking for an open man. Puck is loose to the right corner. Rintala defending. Gonzalez there to support. Gonzalez comes loose with the puck. Gonzalez will move the puck to Peters. Peters skating down the right side. Peters shoots and saved by the goaltender, and we will have a whistle. So a face-off will be at the right circle in Philly zone. Raptors win that back. Adetta will send that around to the far side. Now the near side, that is. Nieves will pinch. Keeps that puck in. Philly comes up with it. Puck deflects into the far corner. And now Nieves will race back for the puck. Nieves is going to chip that up the near side boards. Pollard sends it up. Burgess racing to get there, but Philly hits it back. Puck will go to the near side boards in the Raptor zone. And now Pollard will send that to Peters. Peters skating down the left side. Excuse me, that's Reed. Reed with it, looks for a centering pass, but gets deflected. Derlin retrieves the puck, sent it to Bunny. Bunny will send that on net, and that'll be covered up for a face-off. 11:15 remaining in the first period. Score is still 0-0. All right, Bunny in to take the face-off at the near circle. Shot by Reed, glove down. Reed was looking for the top right corner, but the goaltender saved it. Face-off again, same place. And the Raptors win that back. Derlin will shoot, looking for the low corner on the right side. Pollard has it at the point. Pollard shoots, deflected down. And now Derlin tries to get a shot off, but it comes off his stick. Puck goes to the far side. Taylor racing to get there. Pollard's going to be able to keep that in. Pollard takes a bump. Pollard's still on his feet now. Puck is still pinballing all over the place. Philly gains possession and is trying to get out of their zone. Philly does get out of the zone. They skate through center ice. And Derlin is back to retrieve the puck. Derlin looking for Weiner able to still stay with it. Weiner coming through with speed. Good defense by the Philly defender. Derlin with it. Derlin looking for some defender, but a defenseman, but comes out of the zone. Raptors skating through center ice. Weiner going down the right side. Weiner looking to cut. Weiner shoots. Saved by Philly. And we will have a whistle and a face-off. Burgess in to take the face-off. Philly will gain possession of the puck. They're looking to get out of the zone. Philly with the puck will skate into the Raptor zone and will chip that forward. And Pappas will cover that up, and so we'll have a face-off in the Raptor zone. 9:49 remaining in the first. Still scoreless game. Burgess ready to take the face-off again. Raptors win that back. Kehoe with the puck will send it up to the boards. Awkward shot from a weird angle, but Pappas makes the save. Gonzalez gets the puck at center ice. Gonzalez Deeks tries to go through someone, but good poke check by Philly. Peters with a little bit of speed going down the right side. Philly looking for center pass. Shot gets deflected. Puck is behind the net. Philly still has it. Trying to get out of the zone. And they are able to clear. Finucane comes back for it. Finucane will clear the zone. But Philly is offsides. And we have a whistle. 9:06 remaining in the first. Carson Bunny to take the face-off right outside the Raptor zone. Face-off, Raptors win it. Finucane with the puck will chip it up to Dave Pollard. Pollard to get there, has the puck at the near side corner. And it looks like there's going to be a slashing penalty on the Raptors. Pollard called for the slash, and so the Raptors are going to go on the penalty kill. This is interesting because now it's a 2-minute power play, whereas yesterday...
I was wondering why they were... No, they're going minute.
Oh, they're going to minute 30.
I thought they were all 2, but at this age. But for this tournament, it's a minute 30.
All right, so minute 30 power play time for Philly. The Raptors need to kill this off. Battle for at the near boards. Park Pollard using his body to shield the puck, and will come up with it. Puck goes to Derlin. Derlin will clear. Nope. Philly keeps it in. Glove down. And now the Raptors come up with it. Bunny now skating with it. Bunny down the left side, looking for some options. Puck will go into the near corner. Bunny's still with it still. And Philly will look to break out. Pollard is back to retrieve the puck as it enters the Raptor zone. And Pollard will just clear that out. And the goalie will play it, so no icing. Burgess on the forecheck. Philly swings it to their defenseman on the other side. And a chip pass to their winger. Philly is offsides, and we will have a whistle. 28 seconds remaining in the power play. Raptors doing a good job of clogging the middle. And so we will have a face-off here, right outside the Raptor zone. Mashad in to take the face-off. Puck is in the feet. Raptors come up with it. Derlin gives it to Rintala. Rintala will just clear that out. And that will be icing. And so we'll have a face-off back in the Raptor zone. That took about 10 seconds off the power play time. So 18 seconds remain. All right, Mashad in to take the face-off. Puck comes loose. Raptors will send that out. That's going to be icing again. And we have 13 seconds remaining on the power play. Referee gets the puck and he'll skate it all the way back down, and we will have a face-off in the same spot. Mashad in for the face-off. Raptors win it. Nieves has the puck. We'll chip it out. Excuse me, that's Derlin. Derlin forechecking. Philly has the puck. Trying to get a breakout. Philly is going to come down the right side. Good defense by the Raptors. Philly looking to get to the point. They do, but it comes off the zone. Derlin now with it. Power play is over. The Raptors killed it off. Derlin looking for a centering pass. Oh, just bounced over Taylor's stick. Derlin with it. Derlin looks and sees Kehoe, but goes over his stick. And now Philly looking to go one-on-one against Finucane. Finucane defending. Shot goes off the side of the net. Finucane with the puck. Finucane tries to get it over to Kehoe. Kehoe has it. And it'll be chipped out. Philly has it. Raptors come through. Gonzalez skating. Gonzalez looking to shoot. Goes outside the net. Weiner trying to keep that puck in. We'll send it forward. Puck pinballs forward again. Weiner doing a good job of trying to keep that puck in. And now Philly gains possession. That was offsides by a second. And we will have a face-off now outside the Philly zone. 6:14 remaining. Still scoreless game. Bunny in to take the draw. Puck comes loose. Rentalo will get the puck. We'll send it up to Peters. Peters skating on the left side with some speed. Puck is going to go to the far side boards where Bunny's going to be there. Bunny hits it forward, gains possession of the puck. Bunny's still battling for it. Peters comes in. Peters in the slot. Idetta is able to keep that puck in and move it forward, but now it comes out. Rentala's back. Rentala with the puck will look for a pass, but puck goes off a Philly skate. Idetta's going to chip that forward to Peters, and Peters clears. Philly in their own zone. Idetta with the puck. Idetta sends it forward, but turns it over to Philly, but then Philly dumps it in, and Rentala gets the puck. That'll be icing on the Raptors, and so we'll have a face-off back in the Raptor zone. Burgess in to take the draw. Puck in the feet. Pollard hits it forward, but it goes right to a Philly defender. Puck gets deflected in the corner. Pollard will send that up to Derlin. Derlin gives it to Burgess. Burgess skating down the left side with speed. Derlin looking to center it. Reverses direction. And Derlin shoots. Puck is loose. Side of the net. Puck is still loose. Raptors collapsing on the net. Philly makes the save. Burgess in to take the draw. Puck is in the feet again. Derlin has it. Battle for it in the near corner. Pollard has it. Pollard shoots in the feet. Derlin still skating with it. Tries to get it to the point. Shot gets deflected. Derlin shoots. Shot goes behind the net. Raptors putting on some pressure. Derlin shoots. Scores! Xander Derlin with the wrist shot beats the goaltender over the left shoulder. And so the Raptors have a 1-0 lead. Good pressure there by the Raptors. continually crashing the net, shooting the puck, causing Philly to scramble, and that puck was able to find its way to Xander, and nice wrist shot for that goal. 4:18 remaining in the first period, 1-0 Raptors. All right, Raptors win the faceoff. Philly will chip that in. That's going to be icing. Actually, no, referee waved it off last minute. Philly now there's Philly trying to defend. Raptors coming through with speed. Raptors have a possible 2-on-1. No. Taylor gets it to Kehoe. Puck is going to come off his stick out of the zone. Kehoe will give it to Rintala. Rintala tries to get it to Mashad, but that'll be icing on the Raptors as Mashad was not able to chip that in. And so faceoff will be inside the Raptor zone.
Go, Phil, let's get some shots.
Caden Mashad in to take the draw. And Raptors are able to almost get it out of the zone, not quite. Now it's out. Philly regains possession of the puck, but now it goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez putting on some pressure, but now Philly will chip it forward. Nieves with the puck, gives it to Finucane. Finucane gives it to Mashad. Mashad chips that to Taylor. Taylor coming down the left side, toe drag. Taylor with it. Taylor shoots. He scores! Beautiful goal by Simon Taylor from an awesome chip pass by Caden Mashad. And the Raptors have established a 2-goal lead. So that is 2 quick goals within about a minute and a half, 2 minutes of each other. And so the Raptors keep pouring it on. Good job, boys. Face off at center ice. Referee drops the puck. And now Peters with it. Peters will send that forward. That'll go right to Finucane. Finucane looking for Nieves. Nieves will send that up. Now Weiner coming down the left side to Peters. Peters drops it. Peters shoots. Rebound. Goes wide. Finucane with it at the point. Finucane shoots. And the goaltender will glove that down. And we'll have a face-off in the Philly zone. Carson Bunny in to take the face-off. Raptors will win that back. Shot by Derlin will be deflected into the ceiling, and we'll have a face-off in the Philly zone at the far circle. Carson Bunny in for the face-off again. And the Raptors will win that back. Derlin has it at the right point. Derlin will just send that forward, goes behind the net. Peters with it, down low. Pollard with it. Pollard shoots, hits the post. Great shot by Pollard. Pollard has a very hard shot, and so like to see more of that. So with that puck going off the crossbar out of play, we will have a face-off at the near circle. Raptors win the face-off again. Peters gets there, we'll send it to the far corner. Weiner looking to curl, we'll send it to the point. Derlin has it there. Derlin dekes. Derlin with it again. Derlin will shoot. Glove down. And Weiner tried. Weiner almost Michigan that one. And that'll be around the 2:20 mark. Jonah, when you want to see that one again on the replay. But that was a good effort.
I might be looking at that in film.
I know, right? All right, the Raptors are in the Philly zone again for a face-off. Comes out, Kehoe shoots. Raptors looking to generate some more offense. Reed will send that forward. Derlin's going to beat there. He'll get to the puck. Raptors still putting on a lot of pressure. Reed will drop that down for Burgess, who's going to curl. Burgess with it behind the net. Burgess still has it. Ooh, good pass to Derlin. Point blank shot, but saved by the goaltender. Minute 41 in the first. Raptors still 2-0 lead. Burgess in to take the draw. And it'll go to Kehoe. Kehoe shoots. Scores! Beautiful wrist shot by Kehoe. And so now that is a 3-0 lead for the Raptors. All right. We will have a face-off at center ice. Mashad in for the draw. Referee's telling both players to get back out of the circle. Once the referee turns his back, they start moving up again. Very.
Exactly.
All right, Mashad looking to go left. Mashad will shoot, hits the post on the outside. This puck now goes into the corner. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty. And let's see. It looks like that's going to be Mashad who gets called for a trip. Yeah, tripping penalty. So Raptors penalty kill will come back on. And on the ice we have Nieves and Rintala, Taylor and Reed. All right, Raptors making a defensive change. So on comes Kehoe and Pollard. Philly wins that back. Will shoot. And now Taylor racing to get there. Taylor will try to cut an angle. Taylor gets taken down. And so that will be, is that going to be a penalty shot?
I don't know.
And it looks like Taylor's going to get a penalty shot. So good.
We had a single penalty shot last season.
All right. Simon Taylor is at the center ice waiting for the go-ahead from the referee. Taylor skates slowly up, skating down the middle. Taylor on his forehand. Taylor will shoot, and the Philly goaltender will make that save. And so at 1:09, Raptors still have a 3-0 lead, but Philly has a minute 20 of power play time left. All right, face-off is going to take place in the Philly zone. Reed will win that back. Philly looking to get a breakaway, and Pollard able to defend that well. And Taylor now back for it. The clear by Taylor will go right to the point man, so Philly keeps it in. Kehoe trying to clear. Puck is at the far boards. Philly trying to clear again. Reed is able to clear. 42 seconds remaining in the first. Philly with it in their own zone. Looking for a long pass. And Derlin is going to be back there. Derlin will send that to the near corner where Weinert will be. Weinert will send it back to Derlin. Derlin's going to get that puck, and he's going to look for Reed, who is out there. Reed now with it. Sees Reed shoots, scores! Short-handed goal. Ryan Reed, 4-0 Raptors. All right, 16.7 seconds remaining in the first. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Peter Steeks, defended well by Philly. Derlin with the puck, looks to just chip that forward. 6 seconds remaining. Weiner looking for one last chance. Weiner shoots, save by the goaltender, and that'll do it. So at the end of 15 minutes of play, the Raptors establish a 4-goal lead, and will start the second period with 10 seconds of penalty kill. Dave, your thoughts?
Yeah, glad we're finding the back of the net. You know, we were talking about it before the game. Yesterday, we had a lot of opportunities. We just haven't really found ways to score. So, moving the puck pretty well. It seems like the first half of the first period just started off kind of awkward. There's a lot of whistles, right? There's a lot of offsides, so it was just kind of hard to get into any momentum or any groove. So, I think they're starting to feel it a little bit better now. So let's keep up the pressure.
Yeah, as mentioned before the game, this game does have some significance as your Raptors are currently in 4th for the standings, and the top 8 teams will be advancing to the quarterfinal round. So a win here would pretty much guarantee the Raptors moving on to the quarterfinals, which will be this evening. Again, there are 14 teams in this 14U AA division, and the top 8 will advance. And so the Raptors came out strong in the first period. And, you know, Dave, I agree with you. The first half of the first period, it was hard to get into a flow.
Yeah.
And, just a lot of just stoppages and of those things of the sort. And so, so the last half of that period, the Raptors really were able to get in sync and just keep pushing that puck forward. All right, both teams come out from their benches, and we have a face-off at center ice. There'll be 10 seconds left for the Raptors penalty kill. And we have both Derlin brothers, Pollard and Bunny, on the ice. Raptors will win that back. Derlin will skate that and just chip it in. And now Bunny has it, looking for an opportunity. Comes just off the stick. Very close right there to getting a good shot off. Pollard has it. Pollard will shoot. Save by Philly goaltender. Derlin will chip that down to the near side boards. Philly will get there first and will clear. Pappas will play that. A little bit of a miscommunication there perhaps, but Raptors recover. Gonzalez skating. Gonzalez going down the right side. Gonzalez with speed. Cuts to the center. Gonzalez tries to dig through. Philly poke checks it off the stick, but Gonzalez gets the puck back. Puck comes to the point. Finucane will shoot. Puck goes off to the left side. Gonzalez with it. Tries to center it. Derlin with the puck. Derlin and pass to Bunny will score off the one-timer. Bunny had a weird angle, but was still able to get the shot off and score. So now it is 5-0 Raptors. Again, it's important to establish a big goal lead also because the standings between teams are only separated by a point. And so when it comes to the tiebreakers, the goals scored will also be one of those factors that determine who is higher in the seedings for the top 8. All right, center ice, Burgess ready to take the faceoff. Mashad comes up with it. And now Peters with it. That's Reed. Reed has it, gives it to Mashad. Mashad will give it to Reed. Reed tries to get it to Burgess. Rintala will send that forward, has it behind his net, tries to wrap around, gets deflected. Reed has it. Reed reverses direction, will give it to the point. Finucane with it at the point. Finucane will shoot, gets deflected. Mashad gives it to Reed. Reed dekes. Reed shoots. Shot goes over the net. Rintala will pinch and send that forward to Mashad. Mashad looking for Burgess. Mashad still with it. Reed will shoot, and it'll be gloved down by the Philly goaltender. And so we will have a face-off in the Philly zone. Taylor to take the draw. Peters looking for a shot. It'll come wide. Adeta has it. We'll send it to Weiner. Weiner gives it to Peters. Peters looking for an open man. Gets bumped off the puck. Philly has it. Nieves is able to chip that forward. Puck goes down low again. Weiner gets the puck in the corner. reverses direction. Puck is bouncing, and Taylor will shoot, and Philly will cover that up. 12:43 remaining. Score is 5-0 Raptors. Carson Bunny to take the face-off. Philly will win that back. Puck is going to come around the corner. Idetta pinches to keep that puck in. Gives it to Bunny. Bunny now battling for it. Bunny comes up with possession. Bunny will drop that down to Derlin. Derlin gets bumped off. Bunny is there to support. Gains possession again. Battle for it, the near side boards. Pollard comes in to help. Pollard gives the puck to Derlin. Derlin looking, tries to center it, looking for someone at the back door, but Philly's able to defend and clear. Shot from the left side. Pappas makes the save, and we will have a face-off in the Raptor zone. Raptors going to make a full five-man change. And Caden Mashad to take the face-off. Puck is in the feet. Derlin comes up with it. Derlin will chip that forward, and the Raptors able to clear. Gonzalez looking to hit that forward, but Philly able to recover. Now Reed comes in and is able to hit that puck forward again. Puck going back and forth. Philly enters the Raptor zone. Will shoot, and Pappas makes a glove save, and we will have a face-off at the far circle. 11:40 remaining, 5-0 Raptors. Raptors win, Philly wins that face-off back. Philly looking to get a shot off, but it's in the feet. Reed comes in, will get taken down. We will have a delayed penalty on Philly, and so now the power play unit is going to come out. Raptors need to get this power play going, and let's see, I believe that was a tripping call on Philly. All right, power play unit for the Raptors, ready to go. All right, puck goes to Reed. Reed gives it to Derlin. Derlin has at the point, gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking. Gonzalez gives it to Derlin. Derlin to Reed. Reed to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots, saved by Phil goaltender. Face-off will be on the right circle. Minute 15 remaining on the power play. Burgess in to take the draw. Burgess wins that back to Derlin. Derlin will swing it over to Reed. Reed gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with patience. Gonzalez looking for Reed at the far side. Reed shoots, but gets deflected out of play, or shoots it out of play. Was deflected out of play, so the faceoff will remain inside the Philadelphia zone. Burgess in for the faceoff. Referee's ready to drop the puck. Philadelphia will win that back, but Gonzalez putting on pressure, steals the puck. Derlin has it at the point. Derlin gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to shoot. Fans on the shot. Derlin able to keep that puck from going past him. Raptors at center ice with it. Gonzalez now dekes. Philly is able to steal the puck and will dump that in. But that's going to be icing on Philly, so the faceoff will come back into the Philly zone. Power play unit 2 comes on. All right, ref set to drop the puck. Raptors will win that back. Pollard will give that to Derlin. Derlin will swing it over to the far side where Peters is. Peters goes to the slot. Peters shoots. Shot goes wide. Mashad down low has it. Pollard will have the puck at the left point. Pollard now on the wing. Pollard looking for a cross pass. Peters able to keep it in. Peters gives that to... Peters has it at the point. Peters looking for Pollard. Pollard shoots. Shot goes far wide. Peters has to hustle back. And Peters will be taken down for hooking. And so now the Raptors will still be on the power play. Let's go, boys. Let's get this power play. Okay, Dylan Burgess in to take the face-off. The face-off will be in the Philly zone. Dylan with it at the right point. Burgess now has it down low. Burgess gives it to Reed. Reed with patience. Dylan has it at the point. Back to Reed. Back to Dylan. Back to Reed. Derlin with it. Derlin will shoot, looking for a deflection, and that will be deflected out of play. And so we'll have a face-off again inside the Philly zone. 9:20 remaining in the second period. Burgess in to take the face-off. Burgess has it. Derlin now at the right point, looking for a pass. Puck gets deflected, and Burgess will score. So now it's 6-0 Raptors power play goal. All right, face off at center ice. Weinert will have the puck. Weinert skating with speed, coming down the left side. Weinert looking for a shot. Puck gets deflected to the near sideboards. David Pollard will chip that forward. Looking for a centering pass to Weinert. Kehoe will get the puck. Weinert has it. Goaltender makes a save. Pollard looking for a bank shot off the goaltender, but comes through the crease. Weinert still with the puck. Weinert will swing that over to Kehoe. Kehoe has some space. Kehoe is going to skate that in, and he'll just throw that behind the net.
Ice it!
Battle for it at the near side boards. Gonzalez will try to come up with it. Puck pinballs around. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez will shoot. He scores. So at 8:13 remaining in the second period, the Raptors now have a 7-0 lead against Philadelphia. Face off at center ice. Peters has the puck, will chip that forward, racing for it. Philly is able to chip it out. Raptors defending. So I didn't catch what happened, but
I'm not sure where to go.
Oh, yeah. I just kept hearing someone say drop the stick, but all right. Anyways, looks like
Someone had a broken stick, I guess. I don't
yeah.
know.
Anyways, it looks like Philly scored. Sorry guys, but yeah, it looks like Philadelphia just scored a goal, so it's 1-7. Pollard with it. Zerlin now gives it to Taylor. Taylor will cut through it into the slot, looking for Bunny. Bunny has it down low. Reed reverses direction, but Philly able to knock the puck off a stick, but that'll be chipped out. Pappas is going to play it. Gives it to Park Pollard. Pollard with the puck. Reed has it. Looking for Taylor. Puck gets deflected. Shot will be saved by Philadelphia, goaltender. Zerlin will give that to Pollard. Pollard will give that to Bunny, and Bunny will send that down. Reed will be in the corner to get the puck. Takes a small bump. Reed's still battling for it. Philly tries to clear. And now Philly trying to go on a breakaway, but it looks like Pollard will be back in time to defend. Perfect defense by Pollard. Looking for a stretch pass to Taylor, but the puck was bouncing a lot, and so that'll be icing, and we will have a face-off back in the Raptor zone. Shot gets deflected out of play. Face-off will be in the same spot.
It's going to look like it got tipped, but with a high stick.
Philly has it in their own zone, trying to break out. Weiner able to send it forward. Burgess now has it down low. Weiner comes in, will curl, gives it to Burgess. Burgess back to Weiner. Gonzalez tries to deke. Adetta chips out forward. Burgess back on the back check, takes the puck. Burgess will give that to Rintala. Rintala looking for Weinert. Philly looking to break out. We'll send it to the far side corner. Zerlin is going to be there. Drops it back to Pollard. Zerlin has it behind the net. Centering pass goes off of Pollard's skate. Philly looking to come out. Mashad back checking, able to disrupt that puck. Mashad now with it. Gives it to David Pollard. Pollard has it. Comes off his stick. Zerlin is able to have it now. Zerlin will send that deep into the Philadelphia zone. Pollard will get to the corner and come up with possession. Mashad with it. Mashad reverses direction, looking for a centering pass. Pollard able to recover. Pollard will shoot. Puck will go wide. Finucane will be there on the left point. Finucane will send that to Mashad. Mashad looking for a centering pass, looking for Zerlin. Good save by Philly. And so we will have a face-off. 4:21 remaining in the second period. And the score is 7-1 Raptors. Pollard with it. Pollard shoots. Puck goes wide. Peters tries to put that on rebound. Bunny battling for it. Shot saved by Philly. Bunny will send that to Taylor, who has it on the near side now. Taylor looking, will shot. Beautiful pass by Park Pollard to Carson. Is that Carson Bunny? And so Raptors now 8-1. Park Pollard saw Carson Bunny on the left side just camping out, and nice deflection by Bunny to put that away. Philly will win that back. Gonzalez racing to hit that puck forward, and he will get possession. Gonzalez looking to center. Reed looks to shoot. Puck bounces around. Burgess staying with it, sees Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to backhand it, and Philly will make a save. Burgess in to take the faceoff. Raptors win that back. Kehoe will shoot, looks to deflect. Burgess deeks. Burgess still with it. But then Philly is able to get possession of the puck. Philly going down the right side will send that in. Kehoe has it. Reed has the puck. Burgess will skate. Burgess going down the right side with speed, is able to get a good angle. Looking for a centering pass to Reed, though. Just a little bit out of his reach. But Reed able to come up with it. Deeks, Reed 1-on-3. Reed will give it to Weiner. Weiner will send that behind the net. Kehoe will pinch. Will send that forward. Saved by the Philly goaltender. Rintala is going to try to keep it in. He does. Rintala down on the left side. Looking for a centering pass to Kehoe. Kehoe lifts a stick. Gage steals the puck. Weinert still battling for it. Raptors still have it. Mashad tries to get it to Derlin. Derlin tries to get a shot. That is not a penalty, but they're going to call a trip anyways. And so at 2:30 remaining in the second, Raptors have an 8-1 lead, but are going to be on the penalty kill. It'll be Kehoe called for the trip. And so the penalty kill unit for the Raptors will be Nieves, Finucane, Taylor, and Peters. Shot will be batted up and go to the far corner. Philly has it at the point. Philly will shoot. Batted down by Nieves. Nieves will just chip that out. And now Taylor looking to go one-on-one. Peters coming up for a 2-on-1. Peters, almost. Puck came off of Peters' stick, but Peters able to send it to the far boards. Nieves will shoot. Puck is going to go to the near corner. Philly needs to come out of the zone. And they do. Raptors are going to be able to defend that, and Nieves will come back for it. Taylor will try to chip that out. Philly able to keep it in. Nieves takes a bump. Philly with it. Pappas makes a save. Philly with it again. Pappas with another save. And there's going to be a roughing penalty on, let's see. Looks like the Raptors will be down 2 now as Nieves is called for roughing. So on the ice we have Derlin, Pollard, and Bunny on the penalty kill. So 5-on-3 for Philadelphia. Derlin will chip that up. They'll swing it to the point. Philly shoots in the feet. Puck pinballs around. Shot did not get through. Pollard tries to get it to Bunny. And now the puck will pinball into Philly zone. Bunny at the blue line. Philly trying to break out. And Pappas is going to just swing that to the corner. Raptors will chip that out. And Philly having a hard time getting possession of the puck. Raptors gain it. Philly with the puck at the far side will dump that into the near corner. Puck is bouncing around a lot. Philly trying to get a shot off, and they do. And so they will score a power play goal. And so it is now 8-2 Raptors. Caden Mashad in for the faceoff at center ice. Pollard now tries to get it to one of the wingers. Raptors regain possession, but are called for offside. 16 seconds remaining in the period. Kehoe back with it. Will reverse direction, tries to send up the near boards, but it goes to a Philly player. Kehoe able to clear. Weinart trying to get there first, but time will expire. And so now, after 30 minutes of play, the Raptors have a 6-goal lead with a score of 8-2. So, Dave, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean we got some good crucial goals in that period, so create some pretty serious separation there. Yeah, I mean I think we just gotta keep the intensity up. Right, we're starting to stand around a little bit too much. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, definitely agree. The Raptors were able to, really extend the lead in the second. They did give up 2 goals, however. But the Raptors overall look good. But you were right. There was a few moments where just standing around, and that last goal was a result of that. But yeah, we have 15 more minutes of play. And again, for those of you just tuning in, this game it does have meaning where the Raptors want to establish a victory to solidify their chances of moving on into the quarterfinal round. Currently, the Raptors are 4th, and so with a victory here, it'll bump them up in the rankings. Obviously, with 14 teams, there's a lot of, I guess you could say, a lot of movement in the rankings that'll happen after today's round. All teams are playing the 3rd and final game for the prelim rounds this morning. And so probably within about 2 hours, we will know who we will be playing in the quarterfinal round. And so, yes, and again, as mentioned before, goal differentials or the amount of goals scored do play a factor in tiebreaker here for this tournament. And so we want to score as many goals as possible. All right, start of the 3rd period, and Mashad will take the faceoff. Philly wins that back, and Kehoe is going to have that back. Kehoe looking for Pollard. Pollard will send that to Mashad. Mashad coming down the left side. Mashad's going to shoot. Blocker save by the goaltender. Puck comes out of the zone. Idetta will give that to Kehoe. Kehoe looking for Mashad. Puck goes to a Philly player. Weinart poke checks out forward. Weinart staying with it. Weinart comes up with it. Weinart's going to enter the zone. Weinart with an angle, looking to cut, and he shoots. Mashad shoots. Saved by 2 big saves by the goaltender. Jolin's going to shoot that. 3rd save by the Philly goaltender. Jolin gives it to Nieves. Nieves is going to look for a deflection, goes wide. Burgess now with the puck behind. Nieves now with it at the left point. Burgess has it, looking for Jolin, tries to backhand, goes wide. Weinart with the puck. Back to Nieves. Nieves back to Weinart. Weiner gives it to Derlin. Derlin now tries to get it to Nieves, but just a little bit too far. Puck comes out of the zone, Nieves recovers and gives it to Rintala. Now Derlin has some time. Derlin looking for a shot. Derlin will shoot. Good save by the goaltender. Derlin with it, looking for a centering pass. Rintala looking. Rintala has it. Rintala tries to get a shot off. Puck is pinballing around, goes outside to the net. Puck will come out of the zone. Burgess is back for it. Burgess Deeks. Burgess Deeks again. Burgess will backhand that in. Derlin will race to get there first, and he does. Burgess looking for a centering pass. Puck will come out to the point. Derlin will shoot. Ledger Derlin with the rebound. Gonzalez has it at the far side. Gonzalez will shoot. Ledger Derlin battling for the near corner will send it to Santi Gonzalez at the far corner. Gonzalez staying with it. Gives it to Ledger Derlin. It's in the feet. Two Philly players collapse on the puck. Derlin and Santi battling for it. Gonzalez will kick that loose. Puck comes to a Philly player, and they're able to chip it out. Xander Derlin will swing that to Park Pollard. Pollard will try to send that forward, but Philly able to deflect that puck. And that dump in hits the ceiling Raptors, and so we will have a whistle. 12:17 remaining in the period. I guess with a 6-goal lead, it's now running time. There's no longer stop time. And so, I guess that's the rule for the tournament. If it's either a 5 or 6 goal lead, the final period, time does not stop. Reed looking to stuff that. Bunny looking for a rebound shot. And now Philly will come out and try to give it to their centerman, but just in front of him, Raptors able to get possession, but that chip-in or that dump will be sent out of play. So the face-off is going to be in Philly zone. Carson Bunny in to take the draw. Philly wins that, but the Raptors are able to collapse quickly, and Reed now on the race. Reed 2-on-1, tries to get it to Taylor. Puck gets deflected into the corner. Reed with it. Reed takes a bump from behind, and Philly will recover, but intercepted by the Raptors, and a shot will be gloved down or saved by the goaltender. Face-off will be in the Philadelphia zone. Mashad in for the face-off. Puck is in the feet. Pollard able to hit that forward. And that puck will come out. Nieves gives it to Peters. Peters will curl. Gives it to David Pollard, who is skating down the left side. Pollard cuts to the slot. Pollard has time, shoots. Puck gets deflected. Peters tries to hit it forward. Mashad able to steal the puck. And now Philly trying to come out. Peters back. Idetta racing to come back with it. Idetta will send that to Nieves. Philly has it behind their net, looking to break out. Pass is intercepted by Ledger Derlin. Burgess with it behind the net, but Philly comes up with it. Xander Derlin in the slot, looking for a shot. Derlin will shoot. Glove down by Philly, and we will have a whistle. 9:35 remaining in the third. Again, it's running time with the lead that the Raptors have established. Score 8-2. Puck will come back out of the zone as the Raptors won it. Derlin will send that in on net, deflected out of play by the goaltender. So the faceoff will be in Philadelphia zone again. Dylan Burgess in for the faceoff. Xander has it, shoots. Blocker save, or excuse me, kick save by the goaltender. Weinert now with it at the far corner. Weinert reverses direction. Weinert using his speed to gain some space. Reverses direction again. Paula shoots. Hard shot over the net. Xander Derlin pinches to keep that in. Ledger Derlin will send that to Weinert. Weinert looking for centering pass. Gives it to Xander Derlin. Derlin shoots. Blocker save or stick save by the goaltender. Xander Derlin able to keep that puck in. Derlin looking for a backhand, looking for a one-timer. Raptors putting on a lot of pressure here. Philly able to clear. $7:55 remaining. Bunny in to take the face-off. Raptors will win that. Reed sent it to Bunny. Philly able to gain possession. We'll chip that, and the puck will enter the Raptor zone, but Nieves is there. Kehoe is going to send that up, and that's going to be icing on the Raptors, so we'll have a face-off back in the Raptor zone. Carson Bunny in for the draw. Philly wins that back. We'll give it to the point man. Shot will go wide right. Philly now going behind the net. Kehoe defending. Philly will dump that to the side in the corner. Nieves is going to be there. Kehoe retrieves the puck. Philly able to steal it. Philly now looking to get it to an open man. Philly will shoot, and Pappas will make a save, and we'll have a whistle. 6:15 remaining in the third. Raptors with the puck. Adeta has it. We'll swing it around to Peters at the far side. And Peters looking for Taylor. Will be just a bit in front. And that'll be icing on the Raptors. So the faceoff is going to come back into the Raptor zone. Caden Mashad in for the draw. And now Finucane with the puck. Finucane skating it. Finucane coming down the right side. Will cut. Tries to get a shot off, but out of play. Mashad with the face-off. Adeta will have the puck at the side. We'll send that down for Mashad. Mashad looking for Taylor. Mashad racing down to the far corner. Finucane able to keep the puck in. Puck comes out of the zone. Finucane able to retrieve the puck. Will enter the zone. Finucane tries to deke, but comes off his stick, and then goaltender will cover that up. 4:14 remaining in the game. 8-2 Raptors.
I think it's the goalpost. Or is it in the crossbar?
Crossbar. It's all right. Burgess shoots, he scores.
Yeah, go.
And so that'll be 9-2 Raptors. 3:35 remaining in the game. Raptors now with a 7-goal lead. Pollard with it. Pollard tries to deke, but gets deflected off the stick. Now Philly coming down the left side, defended well by the Raptors. Burgess comes up with the puck. And now Philly comes up with it. Philly with it, gets it to the point. Philly now behind the net with the puck. Raptors have the puck, looking for Derlin. Derlin now on a breakaway. Derlin with speed. Derlin shoots. Saved by Philly. Shot will be wide to the right. Bunny comes up with the puck, tries to chip it to Reed. Reed tries to hit that forward, but Philly able to keep that puck in. Derlin looking for Weiner. Weiner will hit that in. Weiner has a puck. Weiner curling. Weiner will send that to Reed. Reed has it down low. Reed dekes. Kehoe has it. Kehoe's going to shoot. Glove down by the Philly goaltender. Minute 45 remaining in the game. Bunny in to take the draw. Raptors will win that back. Weiner with it. Weiner looking. Pollard has it. Pollard shoots. Save. Puck is in the feet. Puck is still in the feet. Now Philly comes up with it. Philly looking to get it to their center, but defended well by the Raptors. Reed will chip that to Bunny. Bunny down on the right side. Bunny takes a hit. Bunny's still on his feet. Battle for it behind the net. Weiner comes up with it. Weiner looking for an open player. Gets it to Reed. Reed dekes. Reed will send that forward to Bunny. Bunny with the puck still. Reed will shoot wide. 44 seconds remaining. Weiner has the puck. Weiner tries to shoot, but it goes to a Philadelphia player's stick. Bunny able to retrieve it again. Ooh. Finucane tries to backhand that rebound. Good job by Finucane to come in. Kehoe back with it. Kehoe looking to skate it out, but Philly now retrieves the puck. Philly looking for a centering pass. Puck is going to go down to the near side. Peters coming through. Peters looking to shoot. Peters' shot will be saved by the goaltender, and that's going to do it, as this is a 9-2 victory for the Raptors. All right, so with that victory, the Raptors now have a total of 5 points, and that will probably move them up in the standings. Again, we're going to have to wait and see how the rest of the games go for this morning, but pretty much the Raptors will be moving on to the quarterfinal round this evening. Dave, final thoughts?
Yeah, good commanding win. Obviously a good, high-scoring second period, which is good. Everyone kind of got in their groove there, so I think that was important. Let's get ready for the quarterfinals, and it's only gets harder from here. So those will be elimination games, so we just got to rest well, eat well, and get ready for this evening, right? Good work, boys.
All right, so we hope you enjoyed this one. We look for the game postings on the YouTube channel. Game will probably be anywhere between 5:30ish and 6. or 6:15ish. It's around those times. But once we find out for sure, you'll see the placeholder on the YouTube channel, and then probably also see it on our Instagram and Facebook pages as well. All right, this is Sean and Dave signing off. Your Raptors with a 9-2 victory.
Wait for the coaches to get off. The ceremonial fist bumps to the coaches.